THEMOSHOW Chicago. That's right. And we are back again, this time on another fantastic Wednesday. And I tell you, it has been a long 2 weeks journey. I went from 70 degrees to minus 7 degrees, okay? Yeah, just been bending the map. And hopefully you all have been tuning in. And I know that I'm really not on my schedule right now, so to say, but I'm tired as ever. However, I have to give you something before I go to SLEEP. Brother need to rest, okay? But anyway, we had to get the story out to you today. How are you all doing out there in Chicago? Yeah, we're used to the snow. We're used to the coldness. We're used to the sleet. But the violence has got to stop. God damn. The violence has got to stop, you all. When do we stop the violence? I'm just saying. You got people getting shot everywhere, all on the north side, the west side, the west side. Hell, you just had one CTA L rider shot critically. Over what? Over nothing. Over him being robbed. You know what I'm saying? You got a 68-year-old lady, 69-year-old lady who was attempting to get robbed on the other side of town. And you had you had a gentleman that stepped in and intervened and helped the lady here in Chicago on the south side. Now, the culprit, however, he got shot in the process, which he rightfully should so have been shot. Why? Because you're trying to rob a 68, 69-year-old woman that looks like you. They are thirsty here in Chicago. I'm dead serious. Thirsty here. Hey, if you live in Chicago and you're one of those degenerates that's out there, that's thirsty, there's nothing that you won't do. Nothing that you won't do. Y'all better listen to me right now. Chicago has become the center of a mass cancerous disease, which is death. Death. Yes, DEATH. Every day you turn on the news and you have all of these people dying, all of these people shot, mothers crying at funeral homes, family members crying at the hospital, all over nothing, all over materialism, all over materialism. Have we become a people who just love materialism and don't love life? I have to ask myself that question. Are we a people who have been so caught up in materialism more than we love life and freedom? Yes, I had to add the freedom because you have many people out here that's being tricked out of their freedom. Tricked out of their freedoms. Not through, gangbangers or street organizations, but through laws, but through life and the situations that they have been dealt with, so to say. I'm just saying. Now, here in Chicago, you have all of these women getting killed. Why are all of these women getting killed? Maybe because the women represent themselves as a degenerate type of a generation. Huh? Say that again, Mo. Maybe the women have become a degeneration of the generation that they're living in. They don't even have respect for themselves. They want to walk around here with no sense at all, but won't respect. They want a man who makes $100,000 or more a year. Let me tell you something. The average black man in America don't make over $50,000 a year. You have black women in America that makes over $50,000 a year, but not the black man. So what are you looking for? What are you hoping for? Somebody to rescue you? Somebody to be Captain Rescue for you with your baby kids? Nah, not to D-A-Y. Not to D-A-Y. Those days are over. Sadly, the destruction of the black family. Not to mention the destruction of the black minds with social media. Yes, social media. How many black women right now that you see on social media that speaks with integrity, that has a conversation for you, and that leaves something on your brain versus you showing your tits, versus you showing your ass, versus you showing your legs? I don't understand that. You have people who have sacrificed their lives, okay, to get the word out, to get the awakening out. But you place yourself, black women, just legs, tits, and ass. No wonder why these black women are being killed in America. No wonder why. Because they have been degenerated or deprogrammed to be something that they're not. And to be frank about it, that's about all of America. All of America. I don't care if you black, white, Chinese, Puerto Ricans. We are the dumbest generation ever. We are the dumbest generation ever. And if you don't think so, just look at the results. Yeah, just look at the results. You had people who had less that became more. I'm just saying. Sad, but true. And like I say, I know that, I'm outside of my hour or what to say or two. But I had to drop something before I go to sleep. I've been traveling all over the map right now. Let's just go from Nevada to Arizona to New Mexico to Oklahoma to Kansas City to Missouri to Iowa and to Chicago. Back to Chicago. It's been a very, very busy 2 weeks. Hell, I should be syndicated right now. But me, I like to see things. I like to explore things. Even though I could have possibly... Hey, who's in the chat room there? Who? Unreal Pro. Unreal Pro Clips, what's up? Courtney, what's up? Where you from? What city and state you from? I am from the Big Windy, Chirac, Chi-Town, Chicago. How you doing out there? There's a lot of things that you could have been doing for the people that's in the chat room, but you decided to stop by here to see what we had to say, so we appreciate you. Yeah, I have a backing behind me that you don't even see. Yeah, that's why I say we. Not to mention the fact that all of the intelligence that I've gathered from teachers, ancestors, they're here with me. They're here with me too. But I want to tip my hat to you, and I thank you for being here And it is my hopes that you get something out of what we have to say. But the violence has got to stop in Chicago. It's got to stop. Either way, we're in a situation right now whereas we either live or we die. That's the situation, and that is the reality of things. Hell, Donald Trump, excuse me, before we get to him, black people need to turn up. Black people need to turn up. And I'm not saying in a negative way, I'm saying in a positive way. But the way they have projected us is all negative. Now, here in Chicago, you had a Chicago's Dad Day, Dad Appreciation Day, what black dads have did here in Chicago. But black people need to turn up, especially since the immigrants are gone. See, I'm saying that for a reason. I'm not just saying that because it's about black power. No. No, fool. It's about having some common sense. Donald Trump has removed or is removing all of these immigrants from your communities across America. And those that have been impacted the most have been black neighborhoods. Okay? So now that they're gone, okay, what we need to do, just from my side of the fence, okay, this is a great opportunity for us to rebuild for ourselves. Donald Trump has made an executive order for all of these illegal immigrants to get out of the country. So we should take advantage of that. Don't you think so? In a common sense mind, in a common sense world, somebody having common sense, seeing that they are gone, that means that there is less competition, which should give you the notion of a thinking that we should be like more unified. I'm just saying. Look at all of the restaurants that has been closed in Chicago because of the illegal immigrants are gone. Think of how many local neighborhood stores that is going out of business because of illegal immigrants. All of that money that we make selling drugs, all of that money that we make and we blow it away with weed, all of that money that we make, but we blow it away with alcohol. Yet we don't know how to do anything for ourselves. We're always dependent upon another nation of a people to provide for us. This is a great opportunity for us to get our shit together. I'm just saying, Donald Trump has made it clear, okay? And I don't personally, because I don't know the man personally, but there are some things that I like about him, and there are some things that I don't like about him. But the policies that he has made in regards to his executive orders should be a wake-up call for you to get your shit, our shit together. And by the way, if you're a black person in America, don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to Target. Don't buy Nestle products. Don't buy a Toyota car or a truck. Let their ass suffer. Let them suffer. Donald Trump took away the DEI. Took away Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Took away LBGTQ, whatever sponsorships that they had going on. He took away all of that. It just wasn't for blacks. It was for a whole lot of people. You even have farmers here in America. Those Maga farmers who have a dispute with Donald Trump and the laws that they are implementing or tariffs or whatever laws they got going on. Okay? They have 500 million pounds of food that they can't move right now. Did you hear what I said? They have 500 million pounds of food that they can't move across America. All because of Donald Trump. He's did some good things. He's did some bad things. But at the end of it, the American people are going to suffer. Hell, even Elon Musk said that. Hopefully, despite the fact that he has been given all of these, not given, but he has been granted all of these billions of dollars in contracts, maybe the American people will see some benefit with their income tax. I'm just saying. Hell, Elon Musk even gave a proposition to give tax-paying American citizens $5,000 checks in addition to their tax return. But that wouldn't take place until 2026. So this whole year, you have to live like you've never lived before. You have to save like you've never saved before. You have to disconnect yourself with people that is no good for you like you've never did before. All of those toxic relationships, all of those toxic friendships, all of those toxics, I just want to hang out, to be a part of the crowd. All of that has got to disappear. It's got to disappear. Unless you want to be on the losing side of the stick. Hell, we're already losing. Right now, it's rich versus poor. I don't care what color you are in the crayon box. It's rich versus poor. Okay? And Donald Trump is making that happen. Like I say, I don't agree with a lot of things that he does or make executive orders about, I don't. Hell, except for the deportation of the illegal immigrants, what other policies or executive orders has he instituted that benefits the American people? I'm just saying. So I'm with him on all of that with the deportation. However, we are paying a heavily price, and some of those prices we can't pay because many people are going to be left on the streets because they can't afford their rent. I'm just saying. So if you got a good girl or a good guy, you need to hang on to them, especially in these tough times that we are facing. Not that we're about to face, but that we're facing. And it's about to get worse. I'm just saying. Black people in America need to turn up. Turn up on your senses. Turn up on your knowledge. Turn up on pooling your resources together. However, there are some conservatives in this country that don't want to see that. They don't. In fact, about it, they don't want to see you have nothing. Already right now, you were the first people here, but yet the last people on the totem pole. I'm just saying. If you want to know what's going on right now in America, look at Rome. Look at Rome. If you're an American citizen, look at Rome. Look at the boule coup that they performed. And it's being done right in front of your very eyes right now. It's being done right in front of your very eyes right now. People who don't know, People who don't study history don't have a clue of what I'm talking about. But it is my hopes that you all do some research and think for yourselves, because we are in mass trouble around here. Like I said, I know it's not my hours or anything, but I won't be around in my hours because I would be asleep. Okay? But it's okay. We got somebody in the chat room, okay? You know the big YouTuber, Hassan Campbell? Hassan Campbell is a distraction. He even says that himself in his own videos, how he is a distraction. And many of y'all still, ha 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 ha. I'm not hating on the man because he almost got 500,000 subscribers. I'm not hating on the man. But when you are misdirecting the people in the crisis in which we are in with the voice and the platform that you have to elevate the minds of people, you don't do it. You give them crumbs here, you give them crumbs there, but most of the time you give them celebrity gossip. And then you say someone has to use your name and their title to get views. Hell, don't you use other people's names in your title to get views? Like Jim Jones, like 50 Cent, like Big Meech, like Mary Blige, like Cameron, like Dipset. Don't you have to use other people's names in your title to get some views? I'm just saying, Hassan Campbell. There are some times when you spit some heavy information, but then there are times, you know, when you spit bullshit all day for 2 and 3 hours at a time. But you're the big YouTuber. But most of the time you're saying nothing, Hassan Campbell, with your voice, seeing that you say that you are the voice of the people. Are you like Elon Musk, saying that you are the voice of the people? Are you like Donald Trump, that's saying that you are the voice of the people? Now, granted, I'm not hating on you, but you are misleading the people. Granted, I understand that you have a family to take care of. And I understand that your family becomes first and foremost a priority before the awakening of the people. Or is it that Hassan Campbell has skillfully transported your mind into thinking that's what's all going on? Yeah. As Hassan Campbell says, he's the best on YouTube. He's the voice of the people. He's the Malcolm X of YouTube. How can you say that you are the Malcolm X of YouTube when you are not raising the minds of the people, Hassan Campbell? You're presenting them more with celebrity gossip than anything. I'm not hating on you. I'm just speaking facts. Even you say that you are a distraction to the people. Even you said that. You even had people who went out and voted for Trump because you said so, Hassan Campbell. But now you want to choke up on your words because of the executive orders that Donald Trump is instituting that you are against. And yet you tell black people, hell, Latino people, Puerto Rican people, people of color, that you need to wake up. But you told them to vote for Hitler. That's what you said, man. I don't agree with Kamala Harris or Joe Biden either. I didn't vote at all because I know that it's all a setup. All of the people who are voting is set up to fail. Why would you put your trust in politicians that you don't even know? You never met them. You never been to their house. You never seen what type of dog they got. You don't know their children. You don't know what type of food they like. You don't know what they do on a family night. You don't know what movies they like to watch. You don't know their favorite colors. You don't know any of that shit. But you tell people to go vote for them. But yet, on the flip side, you tell them, hey, the house is burning. Huh? I'm just saying, Haas. Donald Trump is going to make you, meaning people who look like me, if Donald Trump don't make us get our shit together, we're doomed. We're doomed. Dr. Claude Anderson says that we don't own nothing, and we don't. We don't need him to tell us that, but we do need some reminders every now and then. Excuse me. We do need reminders like great historical teachers of the past, the great master teachers, whatever or whoever you call your master teachers. I know that they told you that this shit ain't right. Okay? And you know it's not right. But you say that you don't have the power to change it. Or have you become like 666 Mafia who sold their souls to Satan? Like every other person. And Hassan Campbell, I love your platform, but I disagree with you on a lot of things, especially with the dumbing down of people. Just think what Hassan Campbell's channel would look like if he didn't have celebrities in the title of his channel. But he says that people like to use his name in their title to gain views. Stop playing, man. You help the people, but you destroy the people or distract the people more so than you help them. Huh? Let's call a spade a spade. But I agree with Hassan Campbell that the game is rigged. The game is rigged. 1,000%. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, any social media platform, the game is rigged. If you're chosen, you're chosen. Then you get a break, you get a crack in the wall for success. But is that real success? No. Not because what they give you, but what you have taken in a respectful manner and in an intellectual manner. That you're loved by the people. So you're loved by the people through celebrity gossip. You're loved by the people through Big Meech. You're loved by the people through 50 cents. You're loved by the people through Lil Meech. You're loved by the people through Dipset, Cameron, Mace, Diddy. What's his name? Whack 100. That's what you're loved by. Every now and then, you give a sprinkle, just a sprinkle of wisdom. Just think of what your channel would be like if you just spoke straight wisdom. But understand, you got a family to feed. So do I. I got to feed myself. So is Hassan Campbell a sellout? Is he a sellout? Every time I message him, in his DM, he don't never answer me back. Never. Never. And many of his videos, I give like dope, thumbs up, I like what you said, Haas. Haas don't get no response. He's dumbing you down. He's dumbing you down. Just think about how much percentage of what he talks about in his 3-hour lives that could be did in 20 minutes. That can be did in 20 minutes. And most of that 3 hours, he's dumbing you down. Word is bond. That's not even up for debate. If you think I'm lying, just go view his videos. I'm not hating on the brother. Because like I said, he even tells you that he's a distraction, just like Donald Trump. Do you work for Donald Trump? Hassan Campbell? Do you work for the Republican Party? Hassan Campbell? Are you for the dumbing down of Americans? Donald Trump? Excuse me, Hassan Campbell? Are you for the dumbing down of the young black youth? You say that you're OG. You always mention the fact that that you went to prison for a couple of murders or this and that. What are you teaching these young guys on the street? You know why you ain't out there? Because they'll set you on fire, bro. They'll set you on fire. Like they did when you was in the Bronx when they shot you. They'll set you on fire. Mm. Did you do like Nas did when Nas just said, fuck it? What Nas meant when he said, fuck it, fuck the wakening up of the people. Even I have gotten to that point. Because the people are just mostly involved in bullshit. That's what they want to hear. Especially black people. And black people wonder why they are in the position that they are in. Did anybody read the book, The Destruction of Black Civilization? But you say you're a big YouTuber. But you ain't teaching the people sugar, honey, iced tea. Nothing. But you're just talking about celebrity gossip. 90% of Hassan Campbell videos is about celebrity gossip. It's not about some historical facts. Like I say, he'll drop a jewel here or there for you. And that's okay. But most of the time, Hassan Campbell is dumbing you down, just like Donald Trump and Elon Musk is doing. They made America so dumb when Americans voted for them, according to the Electoral College. According to the Electoral College, Donald Trump won, even though he has a criminal record. And maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for a reset button. And all of the policies and executive orders that he's making and instituting, it's time for black people to turn up and do their own thing, not against white people, but to build for themselves. You don't have a choice right now. They're leaving us without a choice. You have even government employees that is upset with Donald Trump. They don't know how they're going to make it. Well, welcome to the club of Black America, okay? For those of you white Americans who got fired, laid off from white America, government jobs, welcome to our world, okay? We've been doing this for over 400 years, and 2 of those centuries, we've been doing it for free. Welcome to our world. I'm just saying. We've been living this ever since we've been here. And some of us are already here. But they made it a traumatic experience. Yeah, traumatizing. But they wonder why we are in the position that we're in. And we keep ourselves in the position that we're in. I'm just saying. We do that. We say that we know better, but we don't do better. That means we just stupid. If you know better, you're supposed to do better. But if you don't do better after you say you know better, you're a fool. And America has made many of us fools. Black, white, Chinese, whatever American you are, they have fooled us all. How does the rich stay rich? From the poor. From the poor. Now, all of these federal government employees, I don't feel bad for them. They've been sucking up money. They've been misusing money. Your money. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. You have people here in Illinois that work for the federal government, and they're crying now. Why? Because they can't pay for their house no more? Don't they know what it's like not to have a house? Don't they know what it's like to struggle to pay a car note, a cell phone payment, versus taking trips to the Cascades? Huh? On your American tax dollars? So I don't feel sorry for them. Not one bit whatsoever. Yeah. So even though Donald Trump say he's draining the swamp, and like I said in a prior video, he's part of the swamp that needs to be drained, seeing that he has been brought by the billionaires of this country and those that are abroad. But he's implementing some policies that is going to make black people ultimately get their shit together. Because if they don't, we're doomed. We're doomed. And you can't say that it's the white man's fault. You got all of these black millionaires. All of these black millionaires, billionaires. They don't do nothing for you. Jay-Z ain't did nothing for you. Kanye West ain't did nothing for you. But do what? It distract you. Keep you in an illusion. That's what they've done while they get rich. Because they kiss the ring. I'm just saying, I guess my battery is going low here. But either way, you all, yeah, it's sad out here. Trump is doing his thing, but that's okay. Massive layoffs. And like I said, you have all of those Maga farmers. They can't even get no funding no more. They're worrying about, if they're going to get sued for the contracts that they made with these people. Like I said, $500 million. $500 million in food. Yeah, $500 million. And we can't eat. But the federal judges want to continue to send federal aid to foreign countries to keep them going. Y'all better stop playing. I got to go to sleep. I just wanted to drop that off to you. It may not have been my best, but it was my best at this moment in my sleeplessness, okay? But Hassan Campbell, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, the protests that's going on across America, and government jobs, layoffs, I don't feel no sorry for them, though. I don't. Y'all should have took the buyout because it's going to get worse. I'm just saying. Thanks for viewing, you all. It's your host with the most, MO on THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER, and On your way out the door, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to help ensure, and the word all, to help ensure that you get notification when I upload videos on YOUTUBE. Also, press those comments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, coworkers, anyone that you come into contact with. This is a magnificent way to jumpstart conversation. If you're into audiobook series or visual audiobook series, go to my other channel, MOPOWERZ, all one word, no space, here on YOUTUBE, and do the same. Subscribe, like, and share. And hit the word all. If you're into hip hop, gangster rap, spoken word, comedy, independent movies, all from Chicago, go over to my other channel, THEMOSHOW Classics. I will not be doing no more videos on that channel. You all just have to go over there and subscribe, and view. My focus is the brand channel and my backup channel. But I have left you all over 3,000 videos maybe. Pick and choose from. But we got more. I'm just tired right now from bending a map for 2 straight weeks without any YouTube cash. Do you hear me? That's what makes it so great. Without no YouTube cash. Ain't got a check yet. I'm just saying. But remember, one thing. Two things. I want to thank you for viewing.